Okay, we get it. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Um,
That's the last place you want to be a slacker in. And speaking of slacker, Gigi, take us away to our next game.
With these transitions, man.
Oh my god.
Talaga. I love these segues. Anyway, before I explain anything, actually, I'm gonna ask a question. What flocked up thing would make you want to move out of your house? What flocked up thing would make you want to move out your house? Yeah. So basically, help us out. Put your suggestions down in the comments below, and we'll choose one of those suggestions. So the game that we will be playing is Slacker, and Slacker is a long-form improvisational game, unlike the other games that we played today, wherein it's pretty short. This will be a longer experience. So if you think the show is ending pretty soon, well, you're in for a ride, buddy. So basically, yeah, Slacker is a series of two-person scenes, and basically throughout those scenes, we'll be creating a story, creating a coherent sort of parang mix of people upon people upon people, and basically they'll be telling this whole story throughout this experience. And yeah, I'm gonna check out the comments and see some suggestions. Hopefully, I don't flop up.
Yay!
Yay.
Totally
He
not
said
an
it,
overused
he said it.
pun.
You said it.
Yeah.
Title drop.
Said it right. It has an
Don't
L. It
worry.
has an O. It's
Yeah.
so
It
flocked
starts with
up.
an
They enunciated.
Flocked up. I'm sorry. You have to
Wow.
suffer. All these puns. We really like it. Okay.
Yeah. You know, I hope that the Facebook auto captions doesn't
Change
render
it?
that as something
No.
else.
No. Let's
That
trust it.
sounds like
Trust-
a them problem.
I trust
That's
our
a them
audience.
problem.
I trust our audience.
Them problem.
What was the question again? I want to answer it.
What flocked up thing would you make you want to move out of your
Oh.
house?
Leaky things. Has anyone ever had a leaky ceiling?
Ooh, those are the
Oh, yeah.
worst. Because you never know where the
Yes.
water's coming
So
from.
bad,
Remember,
right?
Yeah.
So gross.
Ooh.
I
And-
used
and
to
the
live
worst thing-
somewhere where like bumagsak yung roof.
What?
So like
Oh, no, no.
bumaba
What
sa
happened?
baba,
I had a
bumaha.
really bad
Sa taas
experience
din
with leaky
bumaha.
ceilings.
Oh God, what happened?
It was I left my iPad on top of on a table, and overnight the ceiling was leaking water, and it was wet the whole night.
Oh no.
It
Did it
didn't
work
turn on.
afterward?
It didn't turn on.
Oh no.
Oh no, that's bad.
Didn't you put it in
That's
rice?
sad.
I heard if you put it in rice.
Put it in
I
rice.
did.
Oh,
I
that's
did.
it?
That doesn't work. That doesn't.
I did. They
How
asked
do
us
you
to put it on
know?
rice.
I used to put things
Yeah.
in rice all the time, like USBs,
Yeah,
phones.
yeah. My dad had like 2 phones that broke because like he thought it was water resistant, but he dumped it too much in the ocean and then it broke. He tried putting it in rice and nothing happened. So
What
Look at the
situation
fact
would
that
you
it's
need
two
to?
phones. Yeah.
Two
Why two
phones. Why
phones?
would
Two
you need to
phones.
dump 2 phones into the ocean?
yeah, I'm not sure if my dad is watching this. I remember it's either 1 or 2 phones. Okay, I'm not sure. I forgot.
Pakiprove ko in the comments right now. Send pictures, anything. Why were they broken? What were you doing? We want to know. Did you put it in rice?
I still want to believe in the rice thing. I just,
Yeah, me too.
I want to have
Yeah,
hope.
just believe it will work. It
Or
will
like you
work.
know how like old TVs, the bigger ones, just slap them a few times. Good to go.
Imagine if you
Yeah,
slapped a
yeah.
flat screen.
TVs. That actually worked.
What?
Like,
Why would you slap
yeah,
a flat screen?
Hey,
A while back, we had this really
suggestion.
old.
Oh, Gigi.
Oh, good.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Go ahead, sorry, Gigi. Go ahead.
Yeah. This is from Jacob Newson, our very own Jacob Newson. And he said, scary monsters. So, this is Slacker with monsters. Ding ding.
So there was this time when I was young, It's like I used to live in the compound before, and like in our compound, I'd sleep in my lola's house since my parents are away every like Friday night. But like there was this time when I was young, I was trying to sleep, but like there was always this scary monster that appear on my dream. Like it's like I couldn't imagine. It's like it would always keep up there, and it was like a red, but it was buff and it had horns. But you know, imagine that. But I was like a 6-year-old kid without any much imagination. I couldn't sleep. So I tried all other kinds of positions. But like reflecting back on it, I just thought of like a way of like if you like think of a nightmare, I think
I had a dream once. Actually, it's kanina. I had a really weird dream. I was stepping on a fluffy monster, and the monster like coiled itself from my lower right leg towards my body. Parang snake siya, pero the snake was fluffy and fuzzy, and I just woke up. It's weird.
I get mad at people because they don't understand why my greatest fear is Bigfoot. So basically, I live in the city. I've lived in the city my whole life. I've never lived in the forest ever. But I saw one documentary about Bigfoot. It was just downhill from there, guys. Like, no, like I had a small garden in my backyard, and every night I'd look towards the window, and it was just dark. And I imagined Bigfoot would come out of the darkness and just stare.
I used to religiously believe in the Loch Ness monster. Like, no joke. I saw one documentary on like Nat Geo or something, or not even Nat Geo, it was somewhere. And I was like, I need to do research as an 8-year-old if this thing is real. And I had a document. It was like so official to me, but really I was just copy pasting things from everywhere I saw. And I said, I will go to where this monster is and I will see it because I believe that dinosaurs still exist. And
Abigail, ilang beses ko nang sinabi sa'yo, hindi totoo si Bigfoot, hindi totoo ang Loch Ness Monster, at hindi totoo ang Kapre, at walang totoo, hindi lahat yun, hindi yun totoo. Abigail.
Dad, listen, I want to believe it. Why can't you see it? I made all the documents. I used Google search like 50 times.
That does not prove anything. For all we know, that could have been Photoshop.
Photoshop? Do you think they had Photoshop in the 1930s?
I don't know how they could have done it, but that photo is obviously doctored.
Abigail, I found more evidence. I found more evidence of Bigfoot.
Thank you for joining me on this. No one believes me, and you're the only one that believes in cryptids like me.
Of course. I mean, why wouldn't we believe in like the big footprint pictures, you know? And speaking of, I found a new one. I'll send it to you right now.
Mika, you're the best friend I've had.
You're my best friend too. I don't know why people don't understand us, Abigail. Like, why can't just people accept that cryptids probably exist? Because why do like weird lizards exist, you know? They should come from somewhere.
And you know, if you Google it, I mean, you see everything there, and you just know, like, why would people post it if it wasn't true?
Right? Like, I tried to tell my brother this one time. I think you should come over and, you know, we should give him the whole like situation.
Ate Myrtle, is it true that dinosaurs still exist today? Is it true?
Johnny, listen to me. Don't tell mom and dad, but yes, absolutely. They don't believe me.
Why?
Because they said that they disappeared in the meteor thing. But I don't believe that because some of them might have been in the mountains. Maybe they weren't hit by the meteors, you know? I have this friend who also believes this. You should come with us every time we research.
Okay, Ate Myrtle, but I think you have to be updated as well.
Updated on what?
But
Do you not believe me, Johnny?
no,
No, you don't believe me?
you hear what you're saying, Ate Myrtle.
Yes,
Johnny.
Johnny. I've been
Yes,
teaching you that
teacher.
dinosaurs are not real. Those monsters, they don't exist. It's all in your imagination.
But teacher Jake, but my older sister and her friend has irrefutable evidence, but I don't know what to believe in. I don't know what to believe in.
You know those stories.
Teacher Jake.
I know you're 5 years old and you believe all the things that your older sister says, but those stories, they're just making you scared as a child. Look, you're shaking now. Please, relax, breathe. Oh.
Thank you, teacher Jake. But I still don't know what to believe in. My older sister, who have I known to be right with so many things, and you, the beacon of science, teacher Jake. I don't know my mind. And then I'm just only 5 years old. Why am I thinking about so complex things?
Little boy.
Yes.
Could you tell me where I am right now? I've been wandering the forest for I don't know how long now, and my feet are just getting tired. They're really big right now, and could you just help me?
You're Mr. Bigfoot, right? You're
What?
Mr. Bigfoot. I knew it. I should have trusted my sister. I should have not trusted the teacher. I knew it. He was right. I
Call
knew it.
me.
I should have
Did you just calm down? Did you just call me Bigfoot?
Yes. Mother, please.
I'm not gonna hurt you. I just want some help. I got lost. Okay, I was in a camping trip, and I don't know where my camping buddy went. He just left me. I know you're still thinking that I'm Bigfoot, but trust me, I'm not Bigfoot. Okay, my name is
Excuse me, sir.
Ezekiel.
Excuse me, sir. Where did you come from? I was following this trail, thinking I was gonna find a cryptid. Where'd you come from?
What
Wait.
is it?
You made these footprints? I'm gonna need this for evidence, sir. Did you come from the mountains?
Okay, who do you think I am? Just tell me. Right, straight up. Just tell me who do you think I am?
Myrtle, these pictures, did you Photoshop them?
No, I promise you, I saw a man and he had big feet and he came from the mountains and I followed the trail and there he was. And I think
you think-
he's pretending to be human.
No. Don't you think he just have unusually big feet?
No,
I mean, there are people who are like that.
well, yeah, but also,
Myrtle.
why was he in the mountains?
Myrtle. Sabi
Ay,
ni
Tito.
Teacher Jake. Sabi ni Teacher Jake, may pinuntahan ka daw. Is that true? Tapos sinama mo ang anak ko.
Yes, but we were safe and we found something, Tito. I know it.
Really now?
Yes.
Right.
Look, Tito. Oh, here, the camera. Oh, tell me that's not real. I took those pictures. You can ask Abigail pa.
Well,
She was there the whole time and there was a man, Tito. There was a man. And he came from the mountain.
just for this once, I'll humor you. Where can I find this monster?
I don't
Okay.
know. We talked.
Mr. Gombuza, I don't think your children are having the correct teachings in your house. I've been running this school for a while now, and they'll be telling me there's Bigfoot. They're believing in Capre.
Look,
What are you
That
teaching
is
your
not
children?
my I have been telling them for months, years on end, that these things, cryptids, do not exist. Okay, the cryptid obsession was so bad that my wife, their mothers, left me. Okay, I have been trying my best to get them to stop believing those kinds of things. Okay, please trust me. Okay, I am just as frustrated as you.
I can't believe children nowadays believe these things.
Well, maybe it is my fault too. So busy with my work as a CEO that sometimes
Dad!
I forget.
I can't believe
Abigail,
you talked to my
Abigail.
teacher about this.
Look, okay, your teacher Jake, approached me first. Okay, he wanted to talk to me about it. Okay, I am worried about you. I am worried about Johnny. I'm worried even for Myrtle.
You went behind my back and you talked bad about me and my best friend to our teacher. How can I ever trust
No.
you again?
Look, okay, we're just very frustrated. Okay, we don't
Okay,
want
look,
this to happen.
You children, Abigail. Wait. You say your names, Abigail?
Yeah, and you're Bigfoot.
I'm calling me Bigfoot. My name is Ezekiel. If it's possible, you can just say Ezekiel the Bigfoot. That's less offensive at least. Anyways,
Ezekiel the Bigfoot, can I have your autograph?
sure, fine. There. You said your name was Abigail, right? Is your father by any chance Mr. Gomborza?
Yeah, that is my father.
Okay, so look, I know your father.
Bigfoot knows my father?
Okay, fine, yeah, Bigfoot knows your father. He was my camping buddy and he left me out here in the wilderness on my own for I don't know how many years now, and he never looked for me. Okay, I'm just gonna be honest with you, kid. Okay, Abigail, your father is kind of an ass.
You should have come back, Ezekiel. You should have come back. Now you're messing things up again.
Messing with what? Okay, I'm providing these children with a sense of imagination, of wonder. And what have you ever taught them? You know what they told me? You told them that Bigfoot doesn't exist. You told them that Capres and Loch Ness monsters don't exist. You do, but do you know what exists? People like you. People who take away the childhood of these children, the experiences that they'll grow up into.
I'm jealous of your big feet.
So you
Yes,
left
I
me
said
out
it.
there to die with Gomburza? That's messed up, Jake. That's
Jake.
messed up.
Jake, I came as soon as you called. Is everything all right? I heard something was wrong.
Remember Ezekiel, right?
Ezekiel,
Our
that's
mistake
a-
with Martha. Your
that's a name
wife,
I haven't heard in a
Martha.
long time.
I know. He's back. And he's the one who's telling our children. The children in our school that Bigfoot exists. Loch Ness monsters exists.
What
Should have.
we do? I honestly don't know what to do. Okay, where do you need this detail? I think we can try it out.
Yeah, we should have killed him when he had a chance.
Mr. Gomburza. Mr. Gomburza.
Oh. Hello, Johnny. What brings you to my house?
Oh. Is it true that you're gonna kill Mr. Bigfoot? Is it true?
No, Johnny, I am
Is it
not
true?
gonna kill Mr. I have no murderous intent for Mr. Bigfoot. Okay, I just want to have a nice, civilized conversation with him. Okay.
Mr.
Don't
Bigfoot,
freak me, Johnny.
that is the proof. That is the proof. Me and my sister and Abigail have been waiting for so long. And you see how it is gonna affect all three of us, Mr. Gomburza.
Gomburza.
Ezekiel, How could you
It's
sugarcoat
been
things?
30 years. It's been 30 years. You left me out here in the 90s just because you
You
couldn't
know
handle
damn well
me,
why I left you at the forest.
because I was a better partner to Martha than you ever were, even though you fathered her children.
Don't bring Martha into this conversation.
I will
She-
bring Martha up.
She was not okay. Oh, I don't know what she said to you, but all of it were lies. Ezekiel, all of it were lies. And I can't believe you'd show up to my children, not your children, and tell them you're Bigfoot. Is this how
Okay,
you're trying to insert
know,
yourself back into our
I,
lives?
I think I'd rather trust the dead person than the person who left me out in the woods.
So
Mr.
what are we gonna do
Bigfoot?
now?
Yes, Myrtle. I am Mr. Bigfoot. I will be the champion for the children.
Yes, I believe you. Thank you so much for finally proving it to us. But I heard that Abigail's dad wants you gone?
Okay. Look, Abigail's dad is a terrible person. He's an insecure person, but
He is the nicest man I know. He listens
I
to
know.
me when I show him the pictures.
I know, he does listen, and that shouldn't stop you from looking differently at him. He just did something terrible to me, and maybe he hasn't said it to you children, okay? But he was the one that he was the reason why I was left out here in the wilderness. He's the reason that I'm Bigfoot.
Myrtle,
So,
look, come
in
here.
a way,
Come here.
Yeah.
There's this
What's
picture
up?
I found in my dad's cabin. Look, that's my dad. That's my
And that's
mom.
Mr. Bigfoot.
What does it mean?
They knew each other?
Ed, why does my mom look so much happier with Mr. Bigfoot?
Was your dad ever in the mountains 30 years ago?
Yeah, he was a
Give me that.
farmer.
Give me that, Abigail.
No! That's mine! No! How could you?
Bigfoot doesn't exist.
what's wrong with you, Jake?
Ah!
You're what's wrong with this world. All this historical revisionism. You're trying to take away the history of these children, what they want to know about the world.
Big
What's
feet
wrong,
should
Jake?
not exist. People will get jealous.
All of this because you're insecure of your
Jake.
own small feet.
Check. What did Ezekiel do to you?
See this? Second person.
God.
He slapped me. It's all red. I don't know what to do.
Right. Yeah, here. Put this on your cheek.
Thanks.
I'm so sorry he dragged you into this mess. I know we aren't supposed to talk about Ezekiel, but you have no other choice. What do you think we should do with him?
He needs to disappear from our lives forever. For our children. For the future.
How are we gonna do this without getting the attention of the kids? I'm just worried about the kids. Like, how would they react? I think they know who their Bigfoot really is now.
They won't. I destroyed everything.
Dad?
Pictures.
Dad?
Oh, Abigail.
Did you do it?
Uh,
Did you really leave Mr. Bigfoot in the woods to die?
no, sweet. Okay. Everything has a purpose in life. Bigfoot, your Bigfoot, my Ezekiel. We go ways back, okay? And there are some things that you're just not ready to process yet. That happened between me and Ezekiel and your teacher Jake. Okay, look, okay. He told me to send this message. He will be gone for a while.
Help me. I've been shot.
Mr. Bigfoot?
I've been shot.
Mr. Bigfoot. By who? Who did it?
I'm sad to say it was your father.
Why?
Well, there are just some things that will never make sense for you children. But
Abigail,
here's
Mr.
the thing.
Bigfoot's dead. I can't believe he died. Who shot him? Do you know? I didn't see it. I just heard the gunshot.
He told
My
me.
brother and I were some ways away from the forest going home after showing him the slideshow, and he finally believes us, and now he's gone.
He told me who shot him.
What do you mean, Myrtle? There was no Bigfoot. There was no Ezekiel. There were no
How could you
big feet
deny
tracks.
something I've already told you about? It's something I've already shown you.
What do you mean?
Teacher Jake, you're not teaching me the truth. It's like
The
you're
truth?
the monster.
The truth is what I tell you. I'm your teacher.
Or maybe you're not a good one. Bigfoot is dead because of you. And I'm sure you had a hand in it. And now my brother can't feel the magic of believing in something. Because he's dead.
Your brother just goes to school. Facts. Math. You know?
Facts and magic can exist. And sometimes they're both true. Why can't you accept that? Why did you hate Bigfoot so much? He was such an icon to us. Did you kill him?
I did not pull the trigger, but I did not do anything. He doesn't exist, right? How would I kill someone who doesn't exist?
I saw you talking to him. You called him Ezekiel.
You might be overheard. It might be some other Ezekiel that I have no that's Ezekiel. I
No
know
other
other
man has
Ezekiels.
those big feet. And you said you were jealous. That's right.
Teacher
I
Jake.
heard it.
Teacher Jake, I know what happened. I know who did it. You can't lie to me. I saw everything. I know it was my father that shot Bigfoot.
But he is your father. Do you wanna condemn your own father, Abigail?
He killed somebody.
Would you speak the truth for the sake of the truth? But how about your father? He's gonna be in jail. You will never see him again.
I have no regrets. Okay, I had to do what I needed to do, and if that means killing Ezekiel, so be it. I might have been detained, and now I'm facing a guilty charge, but it was all worth it. Yeah, sure. I'm not gonna see Abigail again. I'm not gonna see the kids again. But you know what? It was worth it. Okay. What Ezekiel did to our family is inexcusable. And I needed to take care of him. That might have meant leaving in the forest. But apparently leaving in the forest doesn't do anything. So I had to do it. I had to do what I had to do. Okay? I have no regrets. And I'm coming in with a clean conscience.
I lost Mr. Bigfoot. And the teacher Jake and Mr. Goburza are gone. He's in jail. But now teacher Jake is being investigated for the death of Mr. Bigfoot, whose name is Ezekiel. Now I don't know who to believe in this family drama or whether or not Bigfoot is real. All I know is that I should have believed in my sister. And I could have imagined that what I dreamed in could be true. But all of this is just death, darkness anymore. What is life but just a passage of time? All the more for a 5-year-old boy and his sister dreaming and imagining about unimagined things to the come. I don't know anymore.
You know, I may have died, that may not have been actually Bigfoot. But here I am in the afterlife with all my fellow people, my fellow humans. Uh, did you actually know that all these fictional creatures are actually people too? And you know what? I may have died, but I was able to give these children, this next generation, something that they needed: a sense of wonder and the truth. An inexcusable, irredeemable belief for the truth. And that's all that I can say. Power to the foot, power to the people, power to the truth.
My position in the educational system is teaching the next generation what is there so that they can progress. I'm just here for the children so that they can know what is real and what is correct, what is supposed to be learned and what is supposed to be forgotten. I'm just reading him history, where the future will be greater without knowing people with big feet exists. Where the future will be better when our lives only are there without magical creatures.
My
Without-
brother's been staring at walls for quite some time, and it's kind of worrisome, but I know deep inside he believed me. He finally believed me. For a 5-year-old, he's so wise. And I think I'm starting to realize that maybe monsters do exist, but sometimes they're not big men, hairy men from the mountain with big feet. They're people. People are monsters. And that should be known to children. I think that even though Mr. Bigfoot or Ezekiel had this whole thing with Abigail's dad, it was a great way for us to learn. And Abigail and I now live under the same house because she had nowhere to go. So I'm happy to have shared this experience with my best friend.
So I turned in my father. After seeing what he did, after knowing that, he tried to hide the truth. He tried to hide everything from me. And despite that, I still love him. And it hurts because you love somebody even though they've done something wrong. And I think that's kind of the point. You love somebody and they can do something wrong at the same time. He tried to hide the truth though, and that's not right. I think the truth and justice had to prevail for Mr. Bigfoot. And I think that's what's important. That truth and justice prevail. Rest in peace, Mr. Bigfoot. Rest in peace.
Ding 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 ding.
Oh my god.
Someone ding around.
Oh my god.
I have so many. What just happened?
Wait,
What was
wait.
that?
Without
What
me.
is that?
We were
That
talking
was-
about monsters in our dreams and Loch Ness monsters. What bigla may Bigfoot and big feet?
Why were you so against? Big
At
feet?
least now, yung fear ni L'Oreal kay Big. Now, it's hope.
It's hope. That's
It's hope.
true. Full
Period.
circle.
But, yeah.
That was one locked up story.
So
Ah,
plucked
oh,
up.
Title
Wow.
drop.
Back with the
moment.
puns, man.
This has been the end of the show, actually, and the end of Improv Month. And thank you all for supporting the teams. Thank you for supporting us and being with us throughout this show. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Hopefully you got some rest, especially now that we are in these trying times, in these difficult times. Hopefully this show granted you some leeway to breathe, rest, relax. You know, because stress will always be important. And yeah, again, thank you. This has been Cine Gang, the advanced team. This has been our final show together as the advanced. And
We'll
I
miss
can
Nick.
finally,
Nick, where are you?
yeah,
Come back.
and we can finally say that we locked you up.
Oh, yeah.
Nice last one.
Yay.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
And lastly,
Final
shout out to our
Bye.
capos, Andrina and Earl,
Yes.
and the stream team.
Thank you so much.
Shout out.
Riel and Quinn.
Shout out.
Thank you for us. And
Yeah.
hopefully you all have a good night. Have a great rest of the year.
Oh, thanks for the suggestions.
Bye.
They were all great.
Thank you so much.
Thank you,
Audience.
everyone.
Hope to see
Like
you
and
again.
subscribe. Follow us on Facebook.
Follow us on
Yes,
Facebook.
follow us on Facebook.
Bluebird Improv.
Join the org.